You have great taste, especially with your radio choice. Thank you for spending a little time with Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Shreveport Bossier's number one for new country. That's us, Kiss Country 93.7. It's Gary and Bristol. About an hour from now, another chance for you to win a 4-pack of tickets for Piney Park in Marshall, Texas. Fall Festival opening up this weekend. Okay, so yesterday, we got to hang out with an amazing guy. All the girls on the softball teams call him Coach G. We call him the latest recipient of the Kiss Country Caught in the Act Award. If you missed out when we called him, check this out. This is Gerald Layton.
Hello.
Coach Layton.
Hey.
Good morning. It's Gary and Bristol from Kiss Country 93.7.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
We're awesome. I'm in the I'm holding in my hand a letter about you that I really think you want to hear.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who sent it to me, but I'm going to tell you it's definitely worth listening to. Coach Gerald is one of a kind. He's much more than just a softball coach. He's a mentor, a father figure, always there for his players and parents. Doesn't matter if you need a ride, need your hair braided, if you need a last-minute hitting lesson, or if you just need advice. He'll always drop what he's doing. He fights for each of his girls. Even though he's 100% a great father to his own softball player daughter at LSUA, she's more than happy to share her daddy with hundreds of other daughters. Gerald always shows up at graduations, tournaments, award ceremonies, birthday dinners, college signing. No matter what, Coach G is always there. To know him is to love him. And he is truly the best friend that anyone could have. Coach Gerald Layton definitely hit a grand slam by being the father, coach, and the man that he is. From your Louisiana Titans family, your past favorite Evangel players, your current Logan Sports softball team, and all the families that you've impacted over the many years, we love you, Coach Gerald Layton.
Man. Oh, that's awesome.
Big old hairy-legged softball coach made him cry like a little girl this morning, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
Wow. What a letter, man.
Man, that's awesome.
What'd you do?
Man, I just coach these girls, love what I do, and have a passion for it.
Wow. So tell me, when you see a young lady come into your program and all of a sudden you see that light go off in her head and she gets it, it's not just about softball. It's about being an incredible human, somebody that is worth looking up to. But what does that do to you when you feel like, I might have been a little part of that?
Man, it's really good, especially we have I have a hitting facility for the Titans, and I've got on the wall all the kids that came through our program and that has committed to college, and just to watch them grow and see them. We've got some married now and got kids of their own, and it's just awesome to see the growth and not just on the field, just as a person and an individual, and see them finish college, and it's pretty awesome.
The day's going to come when you're coaching some of your players' kids.
Yep, you are right.
That's kind of bittersweet. I mean, it's an incredible feeling, but then it stings a little to realize, well, I have gotten a little gray-headed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got some of these kids that still call, and they're in college, and they still call all the time just to talk.
Well, Coach G, you have the honor of being this week's recipient of the Kiss Country Caught in the Act Award. And that doesn't just come with all our love and admiration. You get a $50 gift certificate to Magnolia Pit Barbecue.
Oh, man, thank you so much.
Yeah. Nothing says we love you like feeding you, does it?
Yes, sir.
Well, Coach G, thank you.
Wading through the belly.
Thank you for doing what you do. Please don't ever stop.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
What an amazing guy. Coach G, Gerald Layton, this week's recipient of the Kiss Country Caught in the Act Award. And if you know somebody also worthy of that recognition and the $50 gift certificate to Magnolia Pit Barbecue, make sure you hop into the Kiss Country app and get that nomination. You can do it there or go to mykisscountry937.com. Happy Friday. Shreveport Bossier's number one for new country. Kiss Country 93.7. It's Gary in Bristol. And all our thoughts and prayers this morning with those in the path of Hurricane Helene. It hit the coast of Florida last night, about 10 o'clock our time. It was 11 o'clock their time. It was a Category 4 when it hit. Winds, sustained winds, estimated at 140 miles per hour. Where it hit, they say, was only about 20 miles northwest of where Hurricane Idalia came ashore last year. Nearly the same ferocity and the same widespread damage. They say that it is now a Category 1 hurricane with maximum sustained winds of like 75 miles per hour. It has traveled north from Florida into Georgia. The last check we got, it was about 100 miles from Augusta, about 30 or 40 miles rather from Macon, moving at about 30 miles per hour. According to what we got from the National Hurricane Center in Miami, more than 1.2 million homes and businesses without power in Florida, another 190,000 in Georgia, and another 30,000 in the Carolinas. 3 related deaths with the hurricane so far. And if you want to help out, you know, these people all come to our rescue every time we've got tornadoes, hurricanes, anything along those lines, floods and things like that. The Salvation Army has set up a special website for this. It's Helene, Helene, HeleneHelp.org. Or you could always contact the Red Cross. But certainly pray for these people this morning.
I'm not sure how I got here.
Thanks for making us part of your morning. Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Kiss Country 93.7. It's Gary and Bristol. Still got a couple of nasty traffic issues you want to be aware of. There's a utility line down on North Market. That's between Agers and LaSalle. Also a major accident this morning. Got the Caddo Sheriff's Department on the scene. Caddo Fire District 3 is there. Greenwood Morningsport Road, that's Highway 169, just off of I-20 eastbound. So be aware of that. And, of course, tomorrow, a big day because it's National Hunting and Fishing Day. And every year, Bodcall Wildlife Management and Recreation Area gets involved with this. And they're going to be doing it again tomorrow, 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. They've got a free event for you. They're at the shooting range at the Bodcall Bayou Dam and Reservoir. Like I said, totally free, includes fun, informative exhibits. They've got all kinds of stuff that's going on from the LDWF, Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries. There's a youth duck calling contest. They've got hog trap demonstrations. And I'm going to tell you right now, we all need to be considering getting a little educated on these hog traps, because that's the only way we're even going to keep the population in check. And it's just gotten to be almost a problem that is uncontrollable if we don't all get involved in that. Also, those beekeeping exhibitions. Of course, they'll have food. You can't have a festival in Louisiana unless there's good food. Even a blood drive from LifeShare. If you want to get any more information, we've got that for you in the Kiss Country app. But I can tell you, again, it's 9 to 2 at Bodcall, and the best 4-letter word of all, it is free.
Stick around. Just 15 more minutes. You won't believe what these two are going to do next. It's Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Jelly Roll. He'll be at the Brookshire Grocery Arena October 20th. Hope you got your tickets. If you didn't, we're going to be giving away some with ticket trivia here before long. Kiss Country 93.7, Gary and Bristol. And speaking of ticket trivia, it is time again. Let the winners beware.
We got another 4-pack of passes to send you to go to Piney Park in Marshall, Texas for their fall festival. It's kicking off this weekend. And if you missed the answer to yesterday's ticket trivia question, here it is. Most people have one of these, but around 4% of us actually have two. We wanted to know what that was, and it was a middle name.
I didn't know how many names I had when I was a kid growing up because my mother invented names when she would. It was like, what language is that? Hey, kid!
You must have really ticked your mom off on occasion.
God. And you know, I was never a bad child, but
you were voted most likely to go to jail.
And that wasn't because I was bad. It was because I would do anything to get a laugh.
Okay.
Okay, here's today's question. The first thing people say that they do if they won the lottery is start a business. What's the second thing? First thing that people say they would do if they won the lottery is start a business. So what's the second thing? 725-5477, 725. Justin Lynch, Jelly Roll, Chevrolet. It's Kiss Country 93. 7 gear in Bristol and a 4-pack of passes for Piney Park in Marshall, Texas. That's what we're playing for.
All right, listen closely. There's lots of clues in here. The first thing that people say that they would do if they won the lottery is start a business. We want to know what the second thing is.
And we told you a minute ago, it's not buying anything.
No purchases.
Yeah. So what is it? 725-KISS.
Travel?
Not it.
Not it.
Good morning, Kiss Country. Okay, if somebody won the lottery, first thing they do, start a business. What's the second thing?
Is it pay off a loan?
No, ma'am.
Is it put money aside?
No, sir.
Nope, it's not save money.
Donate it to charity.
Not it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Is it pay off their bill?
No.
Not it, darling. I'm sorry.
Is it travel?
No, ma'am.
No.
Hi, Kiss Country. Okay, it's not travel. It's not pay off the bills, not give it to the church, not buy a house, not quit their job. What is the second thing somebody would do if they won the lottery?
Buy property?
Nope.
Leave their partner?
Get a divorce. Yes, indeed. Finally, we
I
have
didn't think we were going to get an answer. We've never not gotten an answer, but I thought this morning might be it.
Oh, my God. So, you've just won the lottery. You started your business, and then you look at your spouse and you go, you know what?
I could do better.
Yeah. I got all this money.
Give it away, give it away, give it away.
And you know what? A half of 500 million is 250 million.
And I could probably make do with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even after
my
taxes.
partner was like, I'm leaving you, and they won the lottery, and they had to give me the other half. I was like, well, I guess.
I just can't imagine that. My wife's my best friend to begin with,
Yeah.
and I can't imagine if I won the lottery not not spending that time with her.
Money does
Right.
crazy things
Well,
to people.
I wouldn't
It really
know.
does.
Yeah, I haven't found out, but I'm just going to tell you this. I've witnessed it.
I love that little
Yeah.
bumper sticker that says, God, let me win the lottery just so I can prove that it won't ruin me.
Yep. So who is this?
My name's Samantha.
Samantha, are 4-pit tickets to the Piney Park Fall Festival going to ruin you?
No.
I feel like we
They're
should
gonna have a great time.
Yeah, we're going to start small with this and then work our way
we're
up.
going to test your character, okay?
Okay.
Oh, Samantha, tell everybody, who is Shreveport Bossier's number one for new country?
Kiss Country 93.7.
It's Gary and Bristol on Shreveport Bossier's number one for new country. Kiss Country 93.
Hey, Bryce, hard to love. Kiss Country 93.7 is Gary in Bristol. And this weekend, the other end of that spectrum, it's the easiest weekend in the world to love. It's like 62 now. And this is like the weather we're going to have all weekend. If you opened up a website that says orderyourweatherforecast.com.
Right. This is what you would choose.
Dude.
And I remember several years ago when I was on the Red River Rebel board, I'm going to tell you, we spent 10 days out there sweating. It was so hot that year.
Well, not only do we have the opening weekend of Piney Park in Marshall, we've been giving away tickets for that. Tomorrow's National Hunting and Fishing Day, the big celebration going on at Bodcall. And it is opening weekend of the Red River Arts Festival. I've never called it the Red River Revel Arts Festival. It's just Red River
It's
Revel.
very long.
More than 80 artists, makers, vendors, art installations. There's programs, performances. Jefferson Starship's going to be playing tomorrow night.
I know. Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
And please don't get offended by this. Because, the Revel's been around for a long time, but so have we.
Yeah.
Did you get to go on the field trip to the Revel when you were in elementary school?
Oh, no. When I was in elementary school, we just had the one room.
Oh, okay.
No,
You guys were etching things into your stone
there was
tablet?
no Red River Revel when I was a kid.
Okay, so it wasn't around yet.
No,
okay.
No. But there's all kinds of cool stuff going on. If you want to find out more about that, redriverrevel.com. redriverrevel.com. And we'll try to get a link to that for you on the website, maybe the other stuff. I know it opens up at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then it goes until like 10 o'clock. But it's open all the way through the next Sunday.
Yeah, they got Frank Foster this year, I want to say. Maggie Kerner. It's going to be good.
Downtown Shreveport at Festival Plaza.
Almost as important as your morning coffee. It's Gary and Bristol, only on Kiss Country 93.7.
Luke Combs, ain't no love in Oklahoma. Kiss Country 93.7. It's Gary and Bristol. Wow, what a nice morning. 62 now.
You're going to be breaking out like
Just
the
love
fleece here soon.
Yeah.
You're digging this.
I don't know. I'm thinking I need to be wearing something camouflage right now. I got on my LSU, though.
You do. Hey, whoa. Come on.
Oh, yeah, you got tigers on.
Style points
yeah, I
here.
like that. Oh, see?
Thank you.
I mean, you flew under the radar with that. Oh, yes. I'm in.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, I am tigered out.
Okay, so Sunday is National Coffee Day.
I do enjoy coffee.
Yes. And a lot of folks wonder sometimes, okay, I drink my coffee because I need the caffeine, because without the caffeine, I would tend to stab people.
I do get stabby.
And you might want to know just how much is too much caffeine. Well, they say that according to this cardiologist, caffeine consumption is safe up to a point for most people who don't have a heart condition. American Heart Association says that it's about 3 to 4 cups of coffee every day. And depending on the strength of the coffee that you drink, 3 to 4 cups is somewhere between 300 to 400 milligrams. If you want to hit that level with other drinks, you're going to need to drink 1 to 3 energy drinks. 4 to 5 cans of Coke.
Ooh, no.
Or 10 to 15 cups of green tea. Some of the signs that you've had too much caffeine: insomnia, jitterness, heart palpitations, excessive sweating, nausea, and headaches.
Been there, done that.
Of course. That little jerking around and stuff, all you got to do,
Yeah.
that kind of lets you know.
Hey, it looks like you might be on crack. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need more cowbell. It's time for another Kiss Cash Cow Code.
First one of the day, 487. Got that? 487. Put that in your Kiss Country app. Could win you up to $30,000. It's from Greg Tilley's Manufactured Housing. And be listening for the next Kiss Cash Cow Code coming up about 9:20. Kiss Country 93.7.
They've tested positive, but not in a good way.
Careful. These two have proven to be highly contagious. It's Gary and Bristol on Kiss Country 93.7.
Just more. This is My Dirt. Kiss Country 93.7. Gary and Bristol. Okay, Monday morning, 7:15. You want to make sure you crowd it up around the radio, because we're going to give you a chance to win tickets for Disney on Ice. They're coming to town November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I think we've got tickets for that Friday, and they're bringing Frozen and Encanto.
And it's
My
so
granddaughters are losing their mind.
Yeah, and it took you to have granddaughters for you to understand the importance of Disney on Ice.
Let it go.
Let it
go. They don't let me sing.
Oh, my gosh. You know what? You just buy the tickets and those babies will be pleased.
Okay, so that's 7:15. Ticket trivia Monday morning. If you got babies or grandbabies or neighbors, or you just know some kids that want to go to see Frozen at Brookshire Grocery Arena, we're going to hook you up with that. And then after that, we've got Veronica's coming in.
Yeah, Veronica's going to come in and she's going to tell us all about the St. Luke Pumpkin Patch. Do you realize that they are the original pumpkin patch here in Shreveport, Bossier? Been doing this since 1990.
So if you'd like to know anything about that St. Luke Pumpkin Patch, be tuned in Monday after Ticket Trivia, Kiss Country 93.7.
It's Gary and Bristol all morning long.
I know you're scared of that cock-a-doodle-doo.
Kiss Country 93.7.